My name is Carole Barrow. I am a Vice President of Content and Public Relations at Bospar. We're an agency that is fully remote, and I work out of the San Francisco Bay Area hub. So we specialize in tech PR. However, I am very lucky to also get to represent San Francisco Pride. So that is kind of my passion outlet, my passion account, and the rest is very tech oriented. Some of the primary sources of stress, I think overall at agencies in general, and specifically at my job, is that we do tend to have a very large roster of clients, so pretty heavy account workload, and just keeping track and keeping all of the balls in the air at once can be quite challenging. The other thing is, really getting to know certain technologies. And it seems as though just when you get fully immersed in the technology and the media landscape and which reporters to go to and you have a rhythm going, then maybe the account moves on. And so you've got to retrain yourself in a completely different technology and get to know a completely different set of reporters and media outlets as well. So those are the two really biggest challenges. The stressors that are inherent to PR is that you're dealing with a lot of type A personalities. You're generally dealing with, depending on the type of company, if it's a startup, you're often dealing with the CEO, and they have put their heart and soul into creating this concept, this company, and oftentimes maybe they're bootstrapped or they've put themselves seated, so they're very invested in every single outcome. So the stakes are incredibly high. And then when you have a much larger company, the stress may be just navigating their various processes and making sure that you're giving them the highest level of service in exactly the way that really fits their processes. So just really learning each client inside and out is a particular stressor of PR. And also, I think that, this is certainly true of my agency, but there is an expectation to always be on. And there is not really much of a delineation between, hey, you punch out at 6 p.m. and that's the end of your day. If something needs to be handled, it needs to be taken care of at any time of day or night. So those are really kind of important things to consider when you're considering a career in PR. But as a wise PR practitioner once told me, it's PR, not ER. So it's important to keep perspective that, yes, although we get really, really kind of caught up in the day-to-day stresses and the stakes of it all and the anxiety of it all, it really is important to keep it into perspective. It's difficult to say that there would be one particular element that would reduce stress in a significant way. But I do believe that managing account loads for us agency types, for those of us who work at agencies, is really crucial. And there are always fluctuations at agencies in terms of clients who may be coming or clients who may depart. So you have your pipeline and you can plan accordingly. But I often find that account directors and vice presidents do end up with a heavy workload. And I think that sort of managing the pipeline in such a way to reduce that account load would be beneficial at every level throughout most agencies.